Today we are filming this incredible abandoned derelict mansion. You wouldn't even realise that this is actually a roundabout. I cannot believe how much land this place has got. Oh God, that's why. We might have to find a different way. The decay in this place is incredible. Now this is a very cool room. That is one very cool little staircase. Look at the decay in this kitchen. That is one lovely fireplace. These rooms are incredible. I didn't even realise this staircase was here. I have never seen anything like this before. Ooh, a few dead animals. And an owl. This 17th century building, known as Tolstone House, was built in 1692 by William Dunbar. The site was renamed Hempriggs House after the Dunbar's family connections to a bow removed Hempriggs Castle on the Moray coast. The property was later known as Hempriggs Residential Home, and it has been empty since its private care home was closed back in 2007, laying abandoned and forgotten for the last 18 years. An application was submitted by its new owners who plan to return the home to its original historical use. According to the planning documents, there will be no changes to the layout of the property itself. The current layout features 7 bedrooms on the ground floor and 13 on the first floor. External buildings on the site also include a gardener's cottage and outbuildings were authorised to be turned into holiday accommodations back in 2005. The site is extremely derelict and very dangerous to look around. But nevertheless, we are going to go and check out this incredible abandoned mansion. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to today's video. Now you may notice I've got 3 faces behind me. Now I'm going to be joined with my eldest daughter Maddie today, Sarah, and Lily is going to be joining us today. Well, you've not seen her for a long time. Now today we are going to check out an abandoned mansion which looks absolutely incredible. Obviously I've got the 3 here, so I need to make a judgment before we go inside if it's going to be safe enough. If it isn't, I'll be going in on my own. If it's safe enough, they will be joining me. So let's go and check it out and see what we can find. So we've just come across a bit of an obstacle and this should be quite interesting. But luckily, this little bridge is going to help us out massively. Right, do you want to take my hand? Don't touch the yellow flowers because they're quite prickly. All right, you give me your hand. That's it, foot up on there. And then don't worry about those because they don't hurt. And then there you go. Right, if you walk up over there. Now we'll help Sarah and Lily, who are more than capable. Lily's having the time of her life as always. Right, we'll cross over this fence here, into this field, and then we've got to walk over to the other forest, and then we should be there. Okay, we are now getting very close. Now the mansion is in that forest over there, so we just need to climb over. Oh, that stinks. That absolutely pongs, that does. Oh my God, why does that smell so bad? Oh God, that's why. We might have to find a different way. Oh my God, that stinks. It's a dead sheep. I might have to blur some of this out because it is quite gross. Oh, that smells so bad. What on earth has happened to that poor sheep? Oh, what a shame. That's it. Right, okay. Oh God, no, that's really bad. Right, we might have to find a different way. I don't want you seeing this, Maddie. So we're just approaching the building. You can see it through the trees over there. Crossing this lovely little river, actually. It's a really, really picturesque place, this. You see all these trees. In fact, the trees do actually look quite creepy, don't they? Nevertheless, a very, very beautiful location, this. Wow, look at it through there. It looks incredible. Cannot wait to get inside this place. So we're going to follow the drive up. Hopefully we can find the way in and potentially show you guys something very, very special. Well, this would have been the driveway. Now you can see how overgrown this driveway is. And the fact it only closed in 2007 just goes to show how quickly nature can take over. I can see a lot of signs saying CCTV. I don't think it's real though. I can see a fake camera up on the left hand side. Hopefully it's not real anyway. Right. We're going to have a walk around the whole site just to see if we can find either an open window or an open door, or even a cellar door that we can use to climb in. I'm pretty sure that camera isn't real, but I could be wrong. So let's have a little peek through this window. As you can see how badly decayed it is. Like these window frames are actually falling apart. Look, the glass would actually just lift out of that. Well, I'm not going to do that because that's technically classed as breaking and entering, because you're breaking the building or breaking part of the building to get into it. In fact, these signs are very old. These windows look quite secure. Oh, I don't know if that camera's real or not. I don't think it is. It does look like a fake one. But it could be real. I guess we don't know. Maybe we'll never know. Okay, let's head down this way. Again, look how overgrown this staircase is. It's actually really cool to see it like this. The fact I've got a duck underneath it just to walk down. Again, just goes to show how long it's been empty for. Okay, let's have a little walk up this way and see if we can find a way in. I've just heard something running, and look at that, guys. There's a load of deer running out of the location where we're at. So again, that just goes to show, hopefully, that there's no one here. Okay, we've got a door there, which doesn't look like it's open. But we'll have a look anyway, just in case. God, look how overgrown it is. It's completely overgrown, this place. Okay. Oh, that's a shame, because I actually thought that was open then, but it's not. Damn, okay, let's go see if we can find another way in. Okay, so we're now coming around to the opposite side to try and find, hopefully, a way in. It's not looking good so far. We've got a few boarded up windows. There's literally nothing here. But we are so remote at the moment. What's this here? It's like an old power cable or something. Another boarded up window there. Again, you can see how old that board is. What on earth is that? That is thousands of dead flies. I don't think I've ever seen that many dead flies before. That is actually quite something. Oh, we've got an open window here, look. I mean, that is an open window which gets you inside. Doesn't actually open that far though. Okay. Shut that back down. And we'll go and have a walk around the last little bit. Fingers crossed we can find an easier way. So I've just clocked a farmer who's working just down there. You can see him there. And he's actually walking towards me at the moment, which is a little bit concerning. So I might have to hang fire a minute just to see where he's going. So while he's still down there, I'm gonna walk along here to just to see if we can find another way in. That goes to a courtyard. Actually, that doesn't look too difficult. I think we can get to that round the other side. This is all completely secure here, so I think what we'll do, we'll backtrack a little bit, go back this way, and hopefully if we can get into that courtyard just through there, we might be lucky. Fingers crossed. Okay, so we're back at the front of the building. I really don't think that camera's real. I really don't think it's real. So we've got a door here, which is bolted. I'll try it anyway, just in case. That's locked. Okay, so let's head back in this direction and see if we can find an open door or something over here. This is cool, look. I'm not actually sure how old this building is, but I'll put all the history that I can find in the description below. How do we get to it? Might have to go onto the actual road. It's in there, look. Okay. Hopefully we should find our way in around this corner. Oh, there's a van over there. There is a van over there. Okay, we'll have to do this quickly, I think. Okay. Fingers crossed, guys. We can find a way in through here. Wow, this is such a cool place. Oh, we've got an old garage here. We've still got some of the old farm machinery in here. A lot of chairs as well. Ooh, and a few dead animals. And an owl.
Mr. Owl, you okay? Holy shit.
Well, there you go, Maddie. You've always said you wanted to see a bar now, and there you have. It flew straight into my head. Okay, so he's obviously got a nest up there, so we won't stay in here. Hopefully he'll come back soon. That scared the life out of me, that did. Okay. We've got some empty stables or something here. That's cool. Be sure there's no owls in this one, or any other animals that are going to jump out on me. So this is where we were earlier. We were on the other side of that window. Just check that farmer's. Yeah, he's still down there. That's good. So we need to find a way into this place pretty quick. Is there anything through here? No. Which means we are running out of options. Is this open? Oh, that window might actually be open. I'll just check all the other obvious ones. Okay guys, we are now in this beautiful, beautiful place. So let's go and take a look around and see what we can find. I will start the video in room 16. You can see they're fairly decent sized rooms. The decoration's fairly modern, but it has actually been stripped right out. The bathroom's actually pretty big, a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. Got a shower, toilet, towel and a basin. So leave this room. There's quite a few cobwebs in there as well. Which way are we going to go? We're going to go straight up, or should we go up here? Have a quick look up here first. So this is the power supply. Obviously everything's turned off. We've got, is this a medical cabinet maybe? I think this probably was a medical cabinet. Just guessing. amazing. It's got all the drugs pickup. Yeah, definitely a medical cabinet there. So we've got another cupboard, not a lot in there. We have room 15 here. Let's take a quick look in here. Again, it's a fairly decent sized room. The ensuite's not as big as the other one, and there isn't actually a shower or a bath in that one. So this one's a lot smaller. And we've got room 14 here. Now this one, again, for example, is a lot bigger. You've got a sit-down shower in there, toilet basin. And then the main residence room is here. It's still got the heater and another basin as well, just for the convenience. You can see we've got lots and lots of mould around the walls and the ceiling. There especially, and even here. So I'm guessing upstairs it's probably going to be quite, even on the floor as well. Like I missed that when I walked in. So we've obviously got some water leaking in from somewhere. Okay, let's head up the main hallway. So we've got a lift. I wasn't actually expecting to see a lift in here, were you? Danger, lift motor room. The key is in the door, but that key does not turn in that lock. In fact, I don't know if that is actually the right key for that or not. It's definitely not opening. So we can't go in there, sadly. Wow, this is actually really cool. Oh, look at this. Yeah, I saw that when I walked past a minute ago. There's thousands of dead flies here. Look, I've never seen so many. Oh my God, in the sink as well. Look at them. That is absolutely incredible. My God. Are they just normal? Yeah, they're just normal bottle flies, house flies, aren't they? Wow. Oh, no, thank you. Are they really scabby? Oh, that is disgusting. Look at that. What's in there? Just a little larder. Yeah, not much in there. Lots of decay. In fact, you can see the ceilings where they've actually lowered the ceilings from the original ones. The original one's got lava and plaster, and it's just normal plasterboard below that. We've got a bell system there for their residents. So if they've got a problem, they ring the buzzer, and then one of the carers would have come. Now remember, this used to be a private dwelling, so this would have been a big stately mansion once upon a time. But it was then converted into a care home, which shut down in 2007. You can see how much they've redesigned the place and added walls and new features. Oh, there's a dead bird in there, yuck. Let's take a look in it. Oh, this is very nice. Look at this. Look at that fireplace. That is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And we've got the main staircase just through there. We've got another bell system as well, look. It looks like the builders were in here at some point taking all the wallpaper off, but they've long disappeared. Wow, this is so cool. Let's just take a look through here. Look at that, another fireplace. That is beautiful. And the views out of this window are something else, they really are. What a lovely part of the country we're in. Very, very remote, I must say as well, very remote. Let's take a look up. We've got another large room in here, with another big fireplace. Perhaps this would have been a dining hall, or even further back, maybe a sitting room for the private residents who used to live here. Wow, beautiful. Okay, let's head back in this direction, go and check out the last few rooms on this floor, and then we'll head upstairs. Okay guys, we've got a few more rooms to look in. Now we've got, I'll go this way first. We've got another toilet, well I say toilet room, it's a ensuite. I'm guessing these two rooms would have shared that. So we've got this room here, which has got another very unusual little basin. I think this is typical 80s, or it's sort of late 70s, early 80s, to have a basin like that in your room. And there's probably one in here too, yes there is. This is room 18. Again, you can see all the wallpaper, how the decay is slowly peeling it off. It looks really, really cool. This is completely overgrown again, just like all the other windows on the ground floor. You can barely see outside. Oh, we've actually got residents' names on the door still. So this lady was called Penny. That's really cool. Check these last few rooms out here. Now we've got another staircase through there. I think that goes to the back door that we tried, but we obviously couldn't get in. This looks like an extension. This is definitely an extension, actually. I don't know when this would have been completed, but obviously quite late. Looks like we've got an old alarm system or something up there. That's unusual. Yeah, it looks like we've got a breaker on the door there. All the wires taken, and then there's a little siren just at the top there. Okay, so we've got another room just up here, and this is going to be the last room, or room should I say, on the ground floor. This looks like a sluice room where they would have done all the washing. And we've got room 19 here. The resident's name's actually been rubbed off this one, so we can't see that. It's a decent sized little room. I'm guessing it would have been a woman's room in the colour scheme. And then we've got one more room here, which is actually an office. 26th of March 2006. Bearing in mind this place closed in 2007. We've still got a few keys on the side here. You can see how long they've been there for. Most of them have gone rusty. That's really cool. Okay, let's go and take a look upstairs now and see what we can find up there. Okay guys, it's now time to take a look upstairs. Oh, that's really cool. Look at that. Wow. Yeah. So when I flew the drone over earlier, we actually saw that and wondered what it was. But now we know. Okay, let's head over in this direction first. And we've got room 5 here, which is open. Oh, this is a lot bigger. When you compare this with the ones downstairs, this is much, much bigger. God, I actually thought that was someone who stood in the corner there for a second. God. Oh, beautiful, beautiful entrance. It's just a shame it's all overgrown now. So that would have been the original driveway, and you can see there would have actually been a roundabout in the centre. Again, it just goes to show how long that hasn't been used, and I think it's incredible. Right, let's go and check out some more rooms. Okay, so back into the main hallway upstairs. I'll go down this way and check out these rooms here. So this is room number 4. Again, same kind of colour scheme. Very, very tall ceilings and a heater and a basin, so quite basic. There's no ensuite in that one. We've got room 3 here. Oh, that was quite stiff. Okay, it's now time to check and see if those cameras are actually real. I like this where the wallpaper's just falling off in the corner. It's just hanging there like a hammock. But just as I thought, those cameras are definitely not real. 100% not real. So that's good. So we should be safe enough that no one's going to turn up and notice us come in here. Wow. Is there a dead bird? Oh, yeah, I nearly trod on that, didn't I? I'll just show the guys. If you're a bit squeamish, turn away. But for the ones that aren't, I believe that was probably a small raven or something. Definitely not a pigeon. Yeah, it's not a crow. I think it's a raven, a very small, smooth blackbird. Oh, right, this is room 2. This is a very strange room. It's got a tiled floor that you think you would probably have in a bathroom, but actually no. Yeah, I don't like that room. That's actually quite a tiny room. We've got room 1 here with, again, we've got another one of those little ding-dong doorbell things. It's probably something just to let the residents know that someone's coming in here. Again, that's a very small room, that one. Got a very derelict toilet. I don't know how strong that floor is, but look at that handle there, how that's corroded. All the powder coat paint's come off of it. It's quite impressive, actually. Okay, let's go check out the last few rooms. So here we have the lift on the upper floor now. We've got a very small WC with a shower and a basin in here with another dead raven in the corner. Ugh. We've got a seat in there. Actually, that one's still quite fresh because it smells quite bad in there. And we've got room 12A. We've got another small ensuite there. That's always creepy, isn't it, when you see something like that? It actually looks like quite a big loft space. And again, you can see how they've lowered the ceilings from the original ones here. So they've lowered it by about 1.5 feet. I'm just going to show you guys up in there. So we've got the cold water storage tank. And not a lot else actually, it's quite empty up there. Down from there. Just see if our farmer mate's still working. In fact, he is. I can see him standing on the driveway. Don't know if I'll be able to zoom in enough to show you, but he is literally just there working. Interestingly, the digger and the tractor that he was working with have now disappeared, so not sure where they've gone. Right, okay, let's go and check out these last few rooms. So we are now behind. Ooh, just watch that floor there, because that's quite slippery. In fact, that is another skylight which has been boarded up and it's fallen through. It's got quite a lot of dead birds in here. Oh, this floor is quite soft. It's only the overlay, it's not the actual boards. So that's quite relieving. We don't want to be falling through any floors here. Right, this is the staircase which goes down to the extension that we saw. We've got another few rooms. That floor there is actually quite... Yeah, this is extremely derelict here actually. In fact, you two don't go any further. I'm just going to have a quick look. I think we're quite safe. No, we're not. That's actually really rotten there, isn't it? Okay, we've only got a couple of empty rooms in there, so it's not really worth putting a foot through the floor to go and check those out. We've got another staircase, we've got another skylight there, which is obviously falling through. And then we've got a few more rooms this way. And we've got another upstairs sluice room. In fact, the basin's actually fallen off the wall in there. That's not very good. We've got a couple more rooms through here. Room 9 and room 8. We're in room 9 currently. Again, we've got another ensuite here. Look at the ceiling. The natural decay in here is phenomenal. It's really, really cool. Another small dead bird there. And we've got a couple more rooms to look in. This is room 8. I'm trying to still picture what this place would have looked like when it was actually a private dwelling. It would have been quite a big house with lots of rooms. That's quite creepy, isn't it? That's quite creepy. It looks like someone curled up on the end of the bed. Oh, look at this. This is probably the best room in the house. Wow. My God, do you think people are actually living here? I actually think they may have had squatters here at some point. Definitely, 100%. Oh, there's so many dead birds in here. Honestly, I've never seen so many before. They're everywhere. They are literally everywhere. This is definitely the best room in the house. Look at the decay here. Yeah, it's beautiful. Just see if we can see a date on some of this stuff here. Quite interested to see when this was used. There'll be one on there. Ah, we'll have one on here for sure. 2013. So if the place closed in 2007, that's dated 2013. It's still quite a long time ago, but it just goes to show how long this place has been left. The architecture in this room is beautiful. Look at the coving. Wow. Okay guys, I think that is pretty much everything there is to see in this place. So I'm going to run around, do some pictures, do some Instagram stories and a TikTok video. And we'll see you back outside again very, very shortly. Right guys, well that is it for today's video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. Please go and check out the Instagram, which is thebeardexplorer_. Also go and check out the Facebook page. Like always, I'll put all the pictures on Facebook. 10 of best of Instagram. And we'll see you on next week's video.